Hi everybody and welcome back to the Beanie Queen. I hope everyone's doing well. So today is Saturday the 2nd, I think it is, of May 2026. See, it's taken me a while to do another video. The last week has not, actually the last 2 weeks have not been the best. So they've been okay, but up and down, up and down. So yeah, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. My husband had a tooth removed, yanked out of him. Took them like an hour and a half to get it out. He's had an infection. He hasn't been getting much sleep either. So between the two of us, we're like a great pair this past week. And my brother-in-law has been staying with us as well. So I've had to move rooms because I've got a couple of things cluttering my office. I can't go in my craft room because that's where my brother-in-law is sleeping. Not right now, but that's his room at the moment. And yeah, so this is our master bedroom and this is the doorway, and we have not put a door on here yet. There used to be no wall here at all. This was actually the front lounge room, and we converted it into a master bedroom to make this a 4-bedroom house. So my mother-in-law's partner built the brick wall. He used to be an engineer. He built the brick wall, and we are going to put a door on. We've got the money sitting there to put a door, like to get a door put on, but we just haven't gone and gotten the door. So the front door is actually right up there, past that wall. So if you come into the house, you got to walk past our bedroom. And better hope I'm not asleep in there. I do have a few finishes to show you. I do have some yarn that I did get as well. I'll give you an update on my book and also what TV shows I was watching, because I watched a few. So first, my blanket. So I started this a little while ago. It's just a continuous granny, and it's just basically oddballs of Milland yarn. So the first colour here, I had, I think, one packet maybe. I honestly can't remember. But then like I had like this, you can't really see, sorry, oddball of a couple of different colours. So yeah, I just popped them all together because they're kind of like marled yarn. I held them two together, and yeah, just did a granny square, and then the border is just a half double crochet border, and it's just Spot Saver in the natural colour, because like I had a cake of it basically that had kind of been used sitting next to me at the time. So I just thought, hey, I'll just pop that around the edge, and that finishes the blanket. So that's done, and that was originally going to be donated. I haven't decided yet. I still may donate it. But it actually looks pretty nice to me. I might keep it, but I probably should donate it. I've been doing some baby beanies. So One Yarn Addict put out a call for baby beanies. He's collecting them for local hospitals in his area. So, and he's put out 3 patterns. So there's 3 tutorials, and he's done the written pattern along with them. And I'm pretty sure the written patterns are on his Ravelry. I printed them out. I'll link the tutorials and the patterns below. So I started doing some. And now I'm thinking I'm going to be too slow because he's getting so many donations. I think by the time I get them to him, he's not going to really need mine. So, but anyway, I could probably donate to them to hospitals around here or something anyway. So not a huge deal. So the first lot are called Snuggle Sprout beanies. So I've done 7 of them. Just show you. They're all in the same. I've used 3 colours for the majority of the beanies that I've done, and I'll show you those in a sec as well. I did do this one in a different colour, but I don't like the feel of it. It's don't know it in here. It's Lion Brand Bundle of Love in the colour Mermaid. And it just doesn't feel as soft as everything else. So I'm not sure if I'm going to donate it or not. I may. I don't know. It's not horrible, but it's not as soft as the Spot Saver. So these ones are Lullaby Loops. So I did 2 in this colour and 2 in this colour. Which again, I'll show you the colours in a second. I've got the balls just sitting here. I just wanted to get this all out the way. And then I've done some tiny treasures. So I've done 2 in this colour and 1 in this colour. I've got another one that I'm working on at the moment. So the Tweedy colour is Spot Saver Prince in the colour Tweed. I find these really, really soft. These are so soft. And when I was looking at Spotlight for some baby yarn, one asked for 100% acrylic. A lot of the baby yarns that I could see, or that was at my local Spotlight, they were acrylic and nylon or acrylic and polyester. None were like 100% acrylic. So the multicolored one was Baby Pastels from Spot Saver. And the Snuggle Sprout ones in the bluey colour was Water Blues, Spot Saver Prince. So yeah, I use those because I've got like a ton of that. So I thought I'll use some of that up. I just did like a child-size beanie out of a ball of yarn I had sitting next to my bed because I found a hook and I thought, oh yeah, I'll just make a beanie quickly. I did that one night. It's literally just double crochet and the brim is like in the 3rd loop. I just kind of do whatever comes in my head. I just do it and it's done. Okay, and I'm just going to pause for 1 second. Okay, so I've been doing some amigurumi. Now, I'm not really good at this. Okay, I've done that one up there. I'll actually show you. Sorry, it's freezing here, so I've got my hoodie on. Well, this isn't really the hoodie brand. This is like a knockoff from Aldi with Rottweilers on it. So, I've done a few, pardon me, amigurumis in my time. Okay, so this is one of them I've done. I did this actually in this colour, Spot Saver Prince. If you can see, the hair is actually hand dyed yarn that I dyed coincidentally in the same colours. Didn't know that was going to happen, but it did. I like blues and I like purple, so I suppose it's just, yeah. This was originally a dragon pattern, I believe, and I think I did that. And then there was supposed to be like also things coming down the back. And I thought that kind of looks like a narwhal. So I just kind of left it, added hair and just, yeah, left it like that. So I actually think this one's pretty cute. But I've never been that good at using like the chenille yarn, the blanket yarn or whatever, and doing amigurumi. A little while ago, I did this one here. This little octopus. The yarn was it's so nice and soft, but it's terrible to work with. Really is. And I think I gave the rest of it away, to be honest. So this is a tutorial by 1 Cent Crochet, and I will link it below. It's a good tutorial though. Yeah, and I did it, and I thought, oh yeah, that's nice, but I had a lot of trouble seeing stitches. The yarn just shed like I don't know what. I think it was a mill-end yarn, to be honest. So I did that one ages ago. So I thought, okay, I'll give amigurumi a try again because I'll tell you in a second why. And I tried a pattern by Crochet Jenna, just the tutorial, and it's an axolotl. It's crap. It really is not that good. It's not good at all, actually. I use the Motivera Aries yarn because that's all I had at the time. Actually, I lie. That's not all I had at the time. Um, but I thought that would look quite cute. That I didn't really have much. I had like one bag of like chenille or blanket yarn or whatever. That I had no idea what to do with it. I was going to give away. But I had this Aries yarn and I thought, I'll give it a go. So I used the grey and the purple. It's like tiny. It's not very big. But I really enjoyed the tutorial. Probably should have used a smaller hook. But yeah, larger yarn as well because I thought it was going to be a bit bigger, but I don't know why. Stupid me. But anyway, um, I made that, and now I don't usually make this kind of stuff because I think what's the point? I don't do markets. My niece and nephews are like older now. They don't really like this kind of stuff. I mean, I made a penguin for my niece before. But they're not really into toys, okay? And then I thought, I mean, donating them a lot of places you can't use safety eyes. And I'm like, do I really want to embroider eyes on there? So I thought, oh, okay, why don't I do like practice and then I just give them all like leave them around Rockingham as random acts of kindness because a lot of people do that. There's a lady she must be in Rockingham because she leaves a lot of stuff at a park in Waikiki, and she knits like these little teddies, which is so cute. So I thought I might do that. So here's one someone will be hopefully getting and liking. I figure someone will like it. And then this is the yarn I had in the Millends bag that I didn't know what to do with, and I was going to donate, but I thought because it kind of looks too busy, but whatever, doesn't matter. So I made another one of the octopus from 1 Cent Crochet, and I bought some of those eyes. They blend in too much. For the love of, I can't find my safety eyes. I've got tons of them, tons of them. I actually ordered some from I think Shein because I bought a jumper that I wanted and tracksuit pants and stuff. So I just popped some in that order because they're only a couple of bucks. They're not very big, but I did order some from Temu as well, which I don't know when they're coming. God knows. But yeah, it's all right. It's not, it's too busy for my liking. The yarn, and I think I stuffed it too full because it's really tight. But anyway, I think I crochet too tightly. So I used a 5mm hook for this one. I'm not sure what people use for their amigurumi, but I'm just kind of figuring it out. I've started an elephant, okay, and it's actually by 1 Cent Crochet as well, a tutorial, which hopefully I'll finish by my next video and I can show you. Don't think it's going to be very good, but practice makes perfect because practice makes perfect. But I went up to a 5.5mm hook because I'm starting to resonate with one of the people in one of the books in the book I read. So yeah, so I did that anyway. So I thought that was cute. And yeah, I'll just bag it up and leave it somewhere for somebody to find maybe. I was going to do that with hats as well. But yeah, I'm not sure. I suppose people, will like beanies, wouldn't they? I'm only going to show you one whip this week because, like I said, it's not been good and I've been doing some other things. So the axolotl, the octopus, I did that beanie, and I've been working on the elephant. So I'll show you this one. It's just going to be a corner to corner blanket, but I'm doing squares and then joining as you go. So I did this one first, the pinky purpley one. And then I joined the blue, but I ran out of blue, so I had to order more, which has not come yet. And then I've started this colour on this side. And the yarn I'm using is Panda Funshine. I actually got some from Spotlight when they had reduced it. And I really like how thick it is. It's soft. I like using it. So then I ordered some more from Jacaranda Crafts, I think it was. I think I might have showed that on my last video. But yeah, I've now had to order some more, which is fine, you know. It's a work in progress. I wasn't sure what I was doing with that blanket because I'd originally done the square, and then I thought I'll just continue and do join as you go squares that are like 20 wide by 20 high, and we'll see what happens with that. Yarn. Okay, I got some yarn. Now, now I was going to show you, where are we? Lost everything. Okay, the reason why I'm practicing my amigurumi. Okay, what I want to do, my sister's, so my nephew, when he, okay, we'll try again. My nephew's dog passed away a couple of years ago. Same year my dog Rocky passed away. It was actually my nephew's. It was his dog. My sister obviously got it for him. It was everyone's dog, but Dexter was mainly his dog. Sorry if I'm not making sense. It's really hard to do this and not cry. So he was like 15 or 16 when he passed away. You know, he was my nephew's best friend. He loved him so much, slept in his room and everything. My sister got a tattoo of a paw print because she's got my nephew's name and the date he was born, date he died. But the name is in his like signature on her forearm, and she got like a little paw print there, tattoo as well. And I want to make a plushie of Dexter. No idea where to start. So this is Dexter, and I'm hoping you can see. I've got a couple of different photos. I've got quite a few photos actually. Try and go this way. No. These are just on my phone, so because of the light, it's not the best lighting in here, sorry. But yeah, I've asked I asked my niece to send through some pictures of Dexter, and my mum and my dad as well. But I don't want my sister to know because I want it to be a surprise. Also, I don't want her to know because if this doesn't work out, she isn't getting anything. So, but I'm trying to make a plushie of Dexter, and I like I said, I don't know where to start. I don't know what pattern to buy. I'm not good at following patterns in the first place, but I know I'm going to have to follow a pattern to do this. I want to kind of get his colorings similar if I can. So hence why I'm trying to practice my amigurumi, and I bought some yarn. Okay, so I actually ordered some Patty's plush, but it hasn't come yet. It's on its way, but I bought yarn from Zaddy Craft. So I've heard good things about Zaddy Craft yarn and Patty's plush. Didn't know which ones to get, so I ordered both. But I'll show you the yarns that I got. I kind of ordered in mind for doing Dexter. So there is not really a multitude of colours. I did add a couple extras in though. So there's this one here, which is simple. So it's like the off-white. I ordered 3 of those. And I ordered the white, which I think is called Basic. Yeah, Basic. I ordered 3 of those because I wasn't sure what colour to use for him because he was a white dog with like brown markings. I ordered a purple. Have to order a purple when I order anything. Whimsy, this is called. These are so nice and soft. I've actually got Source of Fibre yarn, chenille yarn, and Zaddy Crafts is actually a bit softer than that. So this one is called Honest, green colour. I don't know why. I just thought, if I practice stuff, I need different colours. So I just got one of those. Just trying to get everything out of the bag because, like I said, I don't have much room here. I got a couple of yellows because I saw on In My Spare Time Crochet, she did a giraffe and that looked pretty cool. So I kind of want to try that. This is called Playful, the yellow that I got. That over there. Yes. And I got a black, which is called Mischief. Sorry. Make a noise everywhere today. A dark grey, which is called Brave. And a couple of browns. So this one is called Cuddly. And this one here is called Reliable. So I bought those. And he was so nice because what I did, I don't know what I did actually. But for some reason, I ordered this one ball of yarn, which was going to cost a fair bit of money. Well, not, you know what I mean. Really not worth it to just buy one ball of yarn to get it posted. I actually had like all of this in the cart and I don't know what happened. So I ordered it and then when I get the email, I was like, oh shit. So I emailed him and I explained the situation and he was really, really nice. He said as soon as he was back to his laptop, he would cancel the order or I could just let him know what else I wanted and he would invoice me for the remainder. I just asked him if he could please cancel it, just a bit easier for me to keep track. Plus, I couldn't remember what I put in my cart, so I had to look again. And then I just reordered. And it came out super quickly. He posted super fast. So, yeah, he was really lovely about that. So, very good customer service. He has very good customer service. So, yeah, I ordered those. I have not gotten any Aldi yarn because, one, I haven't been down to Aldi. And I wasn't sure I really need Aldi yarn. I mean, but who really needs yarn anyway? But I'm thinking I might go down today and see if they've got any maybe left. I don't know if they will, but I was just going to go down and have a look. I'll try and miss the 8:30 rush in to buy the specials for today. I don't know if that still happens, but every time I used to go down to Aldi on a Saturday at 8:30, they would be queuing up to get in. Not doing that. Just not doing that. So yeah, I might go down today and see what they have. Okay, TV show. Oh, actually, I'll show you my book first. Well, no, I'm still reading it. Okay, I'm still reading it. A Stitch in Crime by Betty Hexman. I've halfway through, I'd say. Yeah, it's pretty good. I got into it pretty quickly. So I'm enjoying it. I forgot to say last time that in the books, or maybe I did, I don't know. But anyway, in the books, I'll just say it again. They actually have crochet patterns in the back of them and recipes. If you've ever read Joanne Fluke's books, like she has recipes in the back of hers, same thing. I have tried the first book, the Granny Square. I did that as like a washcloth for my mum and gave it to her. Haven't tried the shawl, but I do plan to. And I think there's like a bag kind of thing in this one. I would like to try them all, but time, other things, this doesn't happen. So TV shows, I'm going to have to try and remember because I didn't write anything down. Okay, so I finished Scarpetta last night, actually. Watched that last night, finished it, loved it, actually changed my opinion of Nicole Kidman. Never really liked Nicole Kidman as an actress. I loved her in BMX Bandits when I was younger and just didn't particularly like her going forward, just as an actress, And to be honest, when I heard she was going to be playing Kay Scarpetta, I was very skeptical, but she actually did a really good job. I really liked it. It left it on a cliffhanger, so I really hope there's a season 2 of this. Um, I also watched a show called Big Mistakes, which has Dan Levy in it, and I think he wrote and produced it as well. It's on Netflix, by the way. Scarpetta is on Amazon Prime, but Big Mistakes is on Netflix. That was so good. Very funny. Very funny. I'm a big Schitt's Creek fan. I love Schitt's Creek. With Dan Levy in it. So yeah. Um, and the other one I watched was called Reboot. It has Johnny Knoxville in it, Judy Greer, I think her name is, and Paul Reiser. Um, Basically about rebooting a sitcom, to be honest. And I'll be honest, the only reason I watched it was one, I was looking on my phone. I think it was Disney. Might have been Disney. Yeah, I think it was on Disney. I was looking on my phone at the Disney app to kind of see what to watch. I didn't have my glasses on, and I thought in the picture that it was Lisa Kudrow, not Judy Greer. If you don't know who Judy Greer is, she was on Arrested Development. I think she played Kitty on Arrested Development. She played Herb's sister on Two and a Half Men. She's been in quite a few things, but I like her as an actress, you know. Anyway, um, but I thought it was Lisa Kudrow. Don't ask me why. I just did, and I love anything with Lisa Kudrow in it because I love her. So I started watching. It's like there is no Lisa Kudrow in this, but it was good anyway. I binge watched it, so enjoyed that. Um, and other than the usual repeats of stuff like Big Bang Theory and Kitchen Nightmares. I did start watching, I just popped the Garage, I think it's the Garage Sale mysteries on when I'm just kind of sitting here crocheting because I've watched them so many times. That subscription will be ending shortly. I culled a lot of my subscriptions. I had too many because, yeah, just I had too many. I've got HBO Max because it's the only place you can get Big Bang Theory on. Um, what did I get Disney for? I can't even remember why I got Disney, but anyway, I got Disney, but I got like a deal on it. I always have Prime. I just subscribe to Amazon Prime, so I get Amazon. It's Amazon, yeah, Amazon Prime. Um, I just like subscribe to it yearly. I just renew it. Don't ask me why. I That's why I order a lot on Amazon. And the subscription kind of comes with Amazon Prime, or it came with it when I first subscribed. And I just get it every year. My husband likes watching a lot of stuff on Prime anyway. We have Netflix. I purely have Netflix for wrestling. My husband and I watch WWE. Yes, we are that sad. No, I love WWE. I watched it as a kid with my brother. My brother's a huge fan. I used to watch it with my nephew. And like we'd get into like little kind of conversations about it. So I like to keep watching it. Um, yeah, I purely have because wrestling moved to Netflix. So I purely have Netflix for that. Um, I think that's it. Yeah, I've got BritBox because they had a really good deal on the yearly subscription. I haven't watched it in a while. See, this is the problem. You want to watch stuff, but then you just don't watch all the subscriptions. I swore to myself only like 3 or 4 years ago, I was never ever going to use a subscription service to watch television. And now I've got like so many. I've got to go cull some more. I really do. But I got rid of Paramount as well because there was a deal with Paramount. So when I see deals, I just grab them. And my husband said, he goes, "Hey, it's come up that Paramount's going to end on 15th of May." I said, "Yeah, we don't really watch Paramount." He goes, "Well, what am I watching now?" I said, "Amazon Prime." He goes, "Isn't that Paramount?" I said, "No, it's not." Um, and then he wanted to watch something on BritBox, I think. I said, "We have BritBox." He goes, "But he goes through Amazon Prime." And I said, "No." We don't have BritBox through Amazon Prime. We have BritBox by itself. And he said, but we have Paramount through Amazon Prime. I said, that's different. I subscribed and I'm having to go through this. And he goes, just tell me where to go. I said, yeah, I know it's confusing, okay, but deals come up in separate things and it's just how it just happens, okay. Anyway, I think that is all for today. And hopefully I will be back. I kind of want to do videos in my yarn room, but we were renovating and a heap of stuff was just popped in there. So, and then I had to clean it out because my brother-in-law was staying. So yeah, hopefully I can get back in my yarn room in the next week or so. Fingers crossed. Again, I'm not sure when I'm going to have another video out. This month is not a good month at all. I'll try though. So the end of the month is the anniversary of my nephew's death, and then obviously a few weeks later was his funeral. So I don't do well towards the end of May, beginning of June. Okay, I don't do well. In between those two dates are my sister's birthday and my niece's birthday. So all in all, it's not a good memory time for us, but we try to make it positive for their birthdays. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone who commented and liked my videos. I'm so out of practice, it's not funny, but yeah, hopefully you keep coming back. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.